Let's ponder. Who was the first to give us coins or money in our lives? Most often, it was parents, such as our dad or mom, or close relatives, like grandparents. We can also recall significant figures from our past who gave us our first lessons about money. These are the people who explained what constitutes wise spending and what can be considered a wasteful expense. They guided us, helping us understand how to manage finances. Memories of receiving our first money and the lessons learned from those moments have a significant impact on our financial decisions today. However, we do not always realize that the true cause of our current financial difficulties and failures may be rooted in childhood. Often, the limitations or beliefs that our parents could not overcome are inadvertently passed on to us. These beliefs can stay with us for a long time, continuously influencing our habits and views on money. Such a legacy from the past binds us with invisible threads to childhood impressions and cautions, cementing certain behavioral patterns that affect our financial stability in adulthood. Therefore, it is crucial to periodically reassess our beliefs about money and strive to break free from old, destructive beliefs inherited from previous generations. Let's work with this. I will ask you to answer 2 questions. How much money do you currently have in your wallet? How much money do you have in total? And where is it located? It's amazing how our financial behavior is influenced by the 2 most significant people, our parents. In their own ways, Mom and Dad shape our approach to managing money, leaving an indelible mark on our daily lives. Mom usually plays a key role in how we handle what are called close money. These are the funds we carry in our wallets and spend every day. She is the one who teaches us how to manage the daily budget wisely, emphasizing saving and efficient use of resources, ensuring we always have some extra money for unexpected expenses. Meanwhile, Dad is laying the foundation for our interaction with distant money. This concerns more global aspects of financial management, such as long-term planning and investing. Dad's role is evident in shaping our strategies for handling financial savings, helping to develop plans for the future, and striving to achieve significant financial goals. Thanks to Dad's influence, we learn to allocate money wisely, invest in promising projects, and ensure stability for many years to come. As a result of the joint efforts of our parents, we receive a balanced financial education that allows us to feel confident in both short-term and long-term financial matters. From this, it can be concluded that certain money-related behavior patterns may be rooted in family history and upbringing. For example, some people are accustomed to carrying all their money in their wallet and feel uncomfortable if they don't have enough money with them. This may be connected to how their parents handled money. It is possible that in the family there was a balance that burdened one side more than the other. If the mother managed the budget and always had money on hand, this instilled in the children a sense of security only in the presence of funds. Conversely, when the father rarely had his own money, it could create a feeling of instability in the child. This situation also reflects why such people may struggle to save and accumulate money. They might be dependent on the habit of having unrestricted access to money to maintain a sense of control or security that was ingrained in childhood. They may not prioritize saving because they lack a behavior model for effective money management. If saving was not a priority in their family, thus, memories of family dynamics and roles can influence adult financial habits, rooted in their subconscious associations with money and security. Some people may exhibit extreme frugality in the small matters of daily life, such as choosing to save on groceries or household purchases. However, when it comes to more significant acquisitions, like buying a car, they opt for new business class models. Such a difference in approaches may be explained by upbringing and family financial history. It seems that the father of such a person might have been an excellent strategist who made efforts and wisely managed the family's resources, focusing on long term investments, and major purchases. At the same time, the mother might have been in a different situation, where she had to carefully budget every penny for daily needs. This could be because she was allocated a fixed amount for shopping trips. Or, in more complex cases, she was forced to make do with limited resources. Such upbringing could have accustomed her descendant to considerable caution in small matters, while simultaneously allowing room for financial freedom and even generosity in larger and more significant investments. Surely, such diverse financial principles extend from early childhood and shape unique behavior patterns in adult life. When both parents, father and mother, jointly manage finances and confidently care for the family's financial well-being, it brings harmony and tranquility to the home. Such circumstances have a particularly positive effect on children living in a traditional family, where mutual understanding and coordination between the parents create an atmosphere of stability and security. Children feel protected and confident because there are always two adults supporting each other. The financial stability during times when both parents are actively involved in planning and allocating the family budget allows children to focus on their studies and development without worrying about the complexities of adult life. However, when difficulties arise in the family, be they financial or emotional, and parents cannot jointly handle them, it can negatively affect the children. In such cases, the parent's inability to manage finances or family relationships can lead to young and inexperienced children having to bear this burden, becoming witnesses to the difficulties, and possibly even participating in attempts to manage them. This can deprive them of the carefree nature of their childhood years, creating additional stress and a sense of responsibility for the well-being of the entire family, which is not yet appropriate for their age. Children in such situations often have to mature faster, contributing to difficulties in their development and psychological state. An in-depth understanding of these aspects can not only shed light on the reasons underlying our financial habits, but also serve as a starting point for consciously changing them. Recognizing how past experiences have influenced our current financial attitudes opens the door to the possibility of reassessing and adjusting our perspectives and strategies. This process requires time and effort, but its outcome can lead to a significant improvement in our financial situation and a sense of self-satisfaction. It is especially important to remember that no matter how deeply rooted our financial history may seem in the past, we always have the opportunity to rewrite it. This opportunity allows us to move confidently towards our goals and make more informed choices that lead us to financial freedom. By rethinking our approaches and adjusting our course of action, we lay the foundations for sustainable financial well-being and confidence in the future, creating a stable future for ourselves and our loved ones. When we focus on self-improvement, we have the opportunity to develop qualities that equally combine a mother's care for current expenses with a father's foresight and long-term strategic planning. This approach helps us not only to live comfortably and confidently in the present, but also reinforces the confidence that we have the necessary resources to achieve our dreams and long-term life goals in the future. By developing such a balance between prudent financial budget management and strategy, we can ensure harmony between our everyday needs and grand plans for the future. This combination allows us to look to the future with optimism, understanding that by managing our financial resources effectively, we create a solid foundation for the realization of all our intentions. By creating such a strategy of harmony between the present and the future, we secure stability and confidence in the days to come. Understanding how parental behavior patterns are reflected in our own financial habits is an important initial step in the process of transforming them. It is this awareness that allows us to critically reassess and, if necessary, adapt these ingrained habits. In this way, we open up the opportunity not only to follow established patterns, but also to develop our own approaches to financial management. This process leads to the development of an individual financial system that not only takes into account our personal experiences and needs, but also strives for long-term stability and prosperity. By developing our own strategies and approaches, we create a financial foundation that supports our well-being and fosters confidence in the future. Ultimately, this not only helps improve the current financial situation, but also lays the groundwork for sustainable economic growth in the long run.